Just like that, Senator Cory Booker from my great state of New Jersey breaks the record for the longest floor speech at over 25 hours. What I really want to talk about is the bigger elephant in the room where people are calling his speech performative. The reason why I have a big problem with that is because a lot of people don't really know history and a lot of people don't know what a filibuster even is. If you go to the United States Senate website, you can actually read about the history of filibusters and cloture. Filibusters is what allows a senator to stand on the floor and actually obstruct, delay, and stop the passage of any bills that come to the floor. And they do this by having unlimited debate. But cloture is what stops the filibuster. So basically, 60 senators need to come together and vote to stop the endless debate, which is the filibuster. And that would be called cloture. I can read all about it and the history about it, but I want to highlight two specific things. One, filibusters proved to particularly be useful to Southern senators who sought to block civil rights legislation, including anti-lynching bills. It wasn't until 1964 that the Senate successfully overcame a filibuster to pass major civil rights legislation. Number one, that's the history of filibusters. You gotta understand that this man, Strom Thurmond, who was born in 1902 and died in 2003, former governor of South Carolina and also former senator, held the record for the longest filibuster at 24 hours and 18 minutes on August 28, 1957, where he was filibustering the Civil Rights Act of 1957. That context gives you how important this moment actually was. The fact that a black senator, Cory Booker, could sit up there and talk for 25 hours, breaking the record of a racist title holder who used the filibuster to stop civil rights legislation from passing and instead use this moment to raise awareness for all the cuts that are about to impact millions of people in this country because they're trying to cut your Social Security, your Medicare, your Medicaid, your education funding, and your food stamps. Which brings me to my second point. A lot of you bitches are talking about, oh, this is performative. Oh, no, you just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yes, the filibuster is used to stop legislation from happening. And a lot of people are like, but there was no legislation on the floor. Why the fuck is he even doing this? Real history was that during the 1930s, Senator Huey P. Long effectively used the filibuster against bills that he thought favored the rich over the poor. And also in the 1950s, Oregon Senator Wayne Morse famously used the filibuster to educate the public on issues he considered to be of national interest. Filibuster is not just used to stop legislation from going through. It can also be used as a powerful platform to be able to put in forefront of people's minds the issues at hand. Cory Booker just broke the record for the longest floor speech, and he used all the media attention that was behind it to be able to bring back to the national conversation the fact that these motherfuckers are trying to cut Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, education funding, and food stamps. He uplifted the stories of people who would be impacted by all of these cuts to their benefits. He didn't just get media attention. He also went live on all the platforms, getting over 250 million likes on TikTok and over 85,000 people watching concurrently. That was the power. That was the point. And that was the fucking purpose.